With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone, let's see this question. Arrange the following ions in the increasing order of their size. We have beryllium 2+, chloride ion, sulfide ion, sodium ion, magnesium ion and bromide ion. So let's see the group 2 elements first of all. In group 2 elements, we have beryllium and magnesium. So let us compare the ionic character as well as the ionic radius as well as the sizes of magnesium and beryllium ion. So magnesium and beryllium ion, they have equal charges. But when you see beryllium belongs to the second shell, the electrons are entering in the subsequent second shell, and in magnesium they are entering the subsequent third shell. So compared to beryllium, definitely magnesium is bigger in size. So this is the trend in size. Now let us go to the next category where magnesium and sodium. So we are talking about sodium and magnesium. Both belong to the same period. So sodium and magnesium, they both belong to the same period. In fact, they belong to the third period. They belong to the third period of periodic table. So however, the charge of sodium is +1, magnesium is 2+. So by losing one electron, the number of electrons in sodium is 10 and magnesium also it is 10. However, number of protons when you count, it is 11 and 12 respectively. So when compared to isoelectrons, so these are called as isoelectronic species. Isoelectronic species. The reason behind that is they contain same number of electrons. So for isoelectronic species, we know that ionic radius is inversely proportional to the number of protons. So the number of protons. So the one which has a higher number of protons will be having lower ionic radius. So magnesium has higher number of protons that we can see over here. So its ionic radius should be smaller in trend. So let us go to the next category where we are talking about chloride and sulfide. So we know that chloride and sulfide, they belong to the 16th group and 17th group of the periodic table over here. Okay. So when we are talking about sulfur and chloride, sulfur it is S2- and chloride it is 1-. So it is said that they get configuration of neon. So they both belong to the third period of, again they belong to the third period of periodic table. S2-, the number of electrons when we count, it will be 18 and over here also it is 18. So the number of protons as we compare it is 16 and 17 respectively. We know the trend over here. Ionic radius is inversely proportional to the number of protons. As in chlorine, the number of protons are higher, its size should be smaller. Now next is chlorine and bromine. So as we see here, chlorine and bromine belong to the 17th group. They both belong to the 17th group. So in 17th group, we are having chlorine and bromine ion. So chlorine belongs to the third period and bromine belongs to the fourth period. As we know that as there is subsequent increase in the energy shell, bromine should be greater in size in compared to the chloride ion. So this is in general 10. Therefore, overall trend in ionic size. Trend in ionic size. As in the question, they are asking to increasing order of ionic size. Arrange the following in the increasing order of ionic size. So we know that the smallest in comparison to everything. We know that the one which belongs to the second period, we know that across the period ionic radius decreases. Okay. So we know that in that beryllium, which is the smallest of all the given ions. So we have to write according to the trend, beryllium should be smaller in trend. Then we compared it with what? Magnesium, isn't it? We compared it with the magnesium. As we compared beryllium and magnesium, after beryllium, we are going to write magnesium. So we also compared magnesium with the sodium. So with comparison to magnesium, sodium is bigger in size. So next what comes is sodium. So after that we discussed about chlorine and sulfur. So in this we compared chlorine should be smaller, isn't it? So the next after sodium we have to bring chlorine and then sulfur H2 minus. Then last what we see here is bromide. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.